You have a busy schedule or just a busy lifestyle and you want to juggle language learning into your life, watch this video till the end because I'm going to tell you how to realistically do it. So who said you cannot learn a language with a busy schedule? Because definitely you can. And I know that many of you feel like you didn't have time, and maybe that's the main reason you stop or never even start. But you don't need so many hours each and every day in order to learn a language. And I don't know if I ever mentioned, but I learned Spanish while working and dealing with so many things in my life. And even on hectic days, I would listen for 10 or 15 minutes while doing something else. And not gonna lie, it was hard sometimes, but I made it, and it's not impossible to do that. So let me break it down and tell you how to learn a language with a busy lifestyle. So how do you make this happen? First of all, you need to understand the concept of consistency because that changes everything. And no, you don't have to be perfect with it. So instead of studying like 2 hours in one day and then a week later studying again for 2 hours, you have to study every day. Like even if it's 30 minutes or 20 minutes, and 30 minutes in that case is better because you interact with the language every day, you listen to it, you read, you learn new words. And don't forget as well to practice speaking. And I made a full video on this one. You can practice without a partner, or you can arrange a call and practice with a partner, whatever works. What really matters is that you practice speaking. And I will always say that consistency wins. So try to juggle language learning into your life and just be consistent with it. So besides consistency, you have to take advantage of every minute that you have and make everything about the language. So for instance, if you are heading home from university, or you're running some errands, or maybe you're like on your way to work, you can definitely listen to something in your target language. Maybe read a short story or watch a YouTube video. Whatever it is, just try to immerse yourself in the language. And if even if you're going to waste your time, or like you're super tired and you don't want to study, you can still do it in your target language. So for example, scrolling on Instagram or doing whatever, you can do it in your target language. And trust me, I do this all the time, and it's super beneficial because sometimes life gets in the way and it's super hard to study or do something, but at least you are interacting with the language and you are listening to the language even if you are tired and super busy to study the language. One more thing I'd like to cover is do not compare your process and your journey to others, because that will make it worse. And trust me, I used to make the same mistake while learning Spanish, and it was awful. And I wanted to quit and give up so many times. So first of all, they're not in my shoes, because I was learning Spanish, working, and dealing with so many things in my life. So it was really unfair to do that. So trust the process and trust that you're doing everything you can to learn that language and juggle it into your busy life. And even if it's going to take longer, that's okay. At least you are doing your best. So that's basically how you can realistically learn a language even with a busy schedule. And let me know in the comments, please, which language you're trying to learn, or what do you think about today's video. And just remember, you definitely can learn any language you want. Just keep working and improving and trust the process. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. So take care. Bye.